In this episode, Pacific Place transforms into a world of Christmas enchantment, but behind the glittering lights, something feels off. As we explore the installations, the tension rises, and suddenly, darlings, everything shifts. This is Hong Kong, a city where anything is possible and everything can change in an instant. I'm Mark Byrne, and this is the inside story of my journey to make HighLife Asia a global reality. This isn't just a show. Every decision, every deal could alter everything. Stay with me, because this is a race against time and the world is watching. I'm Mark Byrne, and you're tuning into In the Making of HighLife Asia reality TV show behind the scenes. Darlings, we've got another Christmas special today, and I'm very, very excited because today we are going to be exploring Pacific Place. Okay, so darlings, we're going to carry on. I thought there was going to be something wrong with my gimbal again, but I was just like, no way. Look at down there. I can't wait to explore that. Look, do you see? Look at all that prettiness. And then look at something else down there as well. So we're going to go to the main area. Oh my God, I see a glimpse of it, my darlings. It is just really just the excitement of it all. So darlings, look at that. They've got their little signage as well, just in case you do get lost. And they have got Peking Garden. Look at that angle from there. And then they've got the Hark the Herald. Very, very creative. Yes, so I'm just absolutely loving it, my darlings. So this is a very, very exciting time. Look at that. All the Christmas decorations. So online, we'll basically buy tickets to get in to see quite a lot of stuff. And this is called Christmas Central, and there's Santa Express, and there's quite a lot of other stuff. So I have come a little bit earlier because it's absolutely rammed. Oh my God, darlings, look at that. Look how fun. They've done quite a great job already. I can see the lights. You see it also, the light hitting my face. Quite gorgeous, my darlings. Yes, this is obviously a very, very good shopping mall, and I can see straight away, wow, they have done quite a big difference compared to the other places. Look at that. Oh my God, we are going to have so much to explore, my darlings. And everything is just the excitement of it all. And I'm so glad that I'm not coming here during peak time because, oh my God, darlings, you are just going to go wild when you see this whole landscape glimpse from this direction. Look, darlings, that there's basically Santa Express or Christmas Express. It's either or, my darlings. And yes, this shopping mall have invested quite a lot, and I'm glad to have. This is definitely, I don't know if it's going to really tip the scales, my darlings, of who it is going to win the crown of HighLife Asia's Christmas decorations. Right, and they have a little bookstore in here if you do want to have your books. So yes, my darlings, I'm so glad to see this shopping mall has actually got quite a lot. Look at even that. I actually don't even mind that display with the Christmas bears. It's like it's Christmas every single day in my head, my darlings. And look at that. I just want you to take all this in. Hong Kong is really going out, as in with the shopping malls. And then, I don't know if you've seen my other thing that posted when I was going to be doing a YouTube episode. Look at that. Look at that from this angle, my darlings. Very, very beautiful. Right, okay. We just need to get downstairs. So when I went to film, down the Winter Wonderland at Statue Square, it's all closed, my darlings. And it was meant to be open from the 4th or the 28th of November. And today is the 6th of December, and it's still not open. So I do not know what's going on. Look at this, my darlings. Are you ready to take it all in together? This is really, really hard. It's actually quite busy down here, but look at that. Wouldn't it just make you smile? Like, don't forget as well, if you do come here, a lot of the things are completely sold out. And there's, as in sold out until actually the 2nd of January, because they're here until then. Right, let me, if I can move you over here. So this is where it gets a little bit crazy. And this is midday, and everyone should be at school, not out and about seeing all this, but I want to turn you around. The darlings. And look at Santa Express. It is very, very, very busy. This train is very, very beautiful. Does it remind you of the pig tram? Not really, but it does have quite a lot. I'm trying not to get a lot of these older people in footage. And seriously, look at that. But could you just imagine
as is sold out as well. Like, you can't go and see Santa because, well, Santa's busy doing business. But look, it is. Now this really does. I really enjoyed the IFC mall. I don't know if this is gonna top this though, my darling. Harvey Nichols have got their display as well. Thank God, because the other stores that were putting their displays were really crap. Especially that, I can't say the brand's name, no, my darlings, but look at this. Oh, God help her, Harvey Nichols, when they were thrown out of the landmark. Look at that. And they have sale on, up to 50% off, and you can get more discounts, like you buy more items. If you buy 6 items, you get an extra 10% off, even your additional 50%. So that's quite a lot, my darlings. So that's quite exciting. Darlings, look at this, basically from Harvey Nichols view. This is, but I'm really glad to see as well that with all the other stores, Rolex have finally got their stuff out, because in the other places, they had nothing, which is absolutely fantastic. I do like a good crown, my darlings, you know that. By the way, how is my hair doing today? Burberry still got quite a nice scarf. I wouldn't mind that. Yes, so a lot of the stuff when I was doing, there's Miu Miu again, that gorgeous installation I was telling you about before, that it was in the IFC mall. Darling, there's so much going on. Okay, and my hair is still statuette as ever, and then after this I basically need to get to the beach because I'll tell you something else as well, which I'm sure you're just going to go wild about. Actually, I quite like that purple. It's quite good. Right. Yeah, so compared to the other places like Landmark, I know I only give them 5 out of 10. IFC Mall has basically got a 9 out of 10, which might mean me to have to adjust it. I know it was very, very high points, but I really did like it. The shopping mall wasn't really that good. So we're gonna get down here, and all the delights of Marimako that there's a Prada of their stuff. They've got their little Prada Christmas balls as well. It's an okay Christmas tree. Would you want Prada to be on your Christmas tree, my darlings? Link in comments. Right, how am I getting down here? This shopping mall is my god. Oh my god. Darlings, look at this. Seriously, ho, ho, ho. Look at all those delights. Okay, let's go and explore. I'm just so excited to get downstairs. Let's do this. Look at Ellie the elephant. Isn't she just beautiful? Darlings, I know that you're really, really excited. I'm just going to give you a sneak peek. Look at down there. That's Ellie the elephant. Oh my god, and I'm just going to ring the bell as well. And lots of exciting things to do now. A lot of this is sold out as well, my darlings. But we're going to take it all in. Look at him. Some people just in my road. I can't believe his Jake. Look at Ellie. The size of her. Oh, she's just an absolute great girl. Right, and darlings as well. So when you do come here, if you do actually do shopping and all those grand things, so make sure you come here for the redemption, because they have, they're giving up to $4,000, like as a rebate. So whatever you're going to buy, they're very, very generous. Very, very generous indeed. And look at over here, like this angle, my darlings. Oh, that these people, look at from that angle there. Darlings, hi, beautiful. But we are still going to get around this area because there's quite a lot to explore. Sandra's got nothing apart from the seat on. We're going to get around to this little corner. Marimako, they've got their stuff. I thought that we were getting lost again. We're not, my darlings, because we're going to go to Santa's print station and see what was happening there, which is very exciting. So, what did you think of Santa Express, like, so far? Because I thought it was thoroughly enjoyable, my darlings. I can't believe the creativity. Finally, creativity within the city. Looking at some of the other things, absolutely dreadful. Darlings, that is an actual dog there, pretending to be a reindeer. I'm just shocked, my darlings. But it's a very, very well-behaved puppy. What do you think? Look behind me. Everyone's just taking pictures of this little dog, where they might think it's a reindeer. This is a different part of Santa's Express station. I think you just go in and you get your picture taken. Inspiration, my darlings. Victoria Peak Crown. Look at that gorgeous Christmas tree. So it is quite good. And then look at some other stuff over here as well. So it is great that they've actually spread things out where you can explore a lot in this. Right, and we have got... Okay, darlings. This is where I want to talk about the craziness of things that can happen where people just take their pets into the shopping mall and then pretend that they're like these mythical animals. And just very surprising. And they've taken their whole crew with them. I want to give you another look from this direction. That's Clarence the crocodile. You've got the fox and the huge Santa Express. And oh my, look it up there. Very, very, very gorgeous indeed, my darling. Those people they just set up the thing so they could have their picture with their dogs and pretend it was a reindeer. Just so bizarre. And then again, these people are just in my picture. Okay, my darling, and look at that. We have got Clarence the crocodile, my darlings. Look at that. It's absolutely wonderful. People are walking into me. I wish people would pay attention to me filming, my darlings. But it's not all about them. It's not even about me and HighLife, is it? Right. It is very, very biz. But Clarence the crocodile is absolutely great. So spectacular. And they have got their clocks as well. Look at from that angle. Look at it. That's what I mean, the scale and size of it. It is large. Take it all. Look at that. George the giraffe in the middle of all the suitcases. So the suitcases are very hard to get anything. But these just people not taking into consideration my feelings, my darlings, about shooting stuff, but just the different angles of George the giraffe. I actually really do like that display, and these girls will just get out of the way. Darlings, I want you to take it all in from this angle. Look at George the giraffe. More people with their pets, as you can see, pretending that they are reindeers. So look at the size of George. He's just living his best life, my darlings. So darlings, what's your thoughts so far? Calvin Klein have done nothing, not surprised. And then you've got a little winter Wonderland cafe type thing. So you can just come and get your tea and your coffee and your crumpets. Look at the ballerina stuff. Now I want you to show you this because this is the Station Cafe. Darlings, are you basically taking all this in? Because look at Chef Ali the alpaca. He's an absolute great lad. Very, very tall. I mean, even with my hair, he's way, way bigger than I am. So quite nice. You can get your little treats. So look at like your Christmas trees, some sort of berries and cakes and all that. So absolutely quite gorgeous. Quite like Ali the alpaca. Okay, darlings, we are getting through because we're not a Cardi Noel. And look at all that. That's what I'm talking about. This place has got tons of things to do and see. And they have a real Christmas tree. So this is more of the central front point before you get into all the nitty gritty, my darlings. They talk about this as the European Christmas. And look at all the little things. Oh, look at all that. These are actually quite nice. Pine real trees. Smell them, my darlings. This is very, very beautiful. I look quite gorgeous in this light. What do you think? Absolutely gorgeous. Yes, so look, I hope you're really, really enjoying this experience, darlings, as much as I am, because really they have, oh wow, look at the size of this tree. This is quite a lot, my darlings. And they've got something else. And you've got your regular presents as well. Other little things here as well. Those little people sitting on the ground, they are not elves, but you've got your little characters there as well. They've got tons of characters for this year. So I think it is just absolutely wonderful. No, but I want to bring you more around this one so we can, so there's the Christmas Grand. My God, these people are screaming. Can you hear them? Look at that. Oh my goodness. And he was absolutely just gorgeous. Look. Oh, seriously, darlings. I am having way, way too much fun. Darlings, I want you to basically take all this in. Because this is a part of Garde Noel. And you've got all these absolutely gorgeous Christmas trees and installations. This is just all part of the European feeling, darlings, that they basically wanted to create. I really think that they have. I think they've done an absolutely great job. I can't even get these Christmas trees in with the size of them, but it is quite large, my darlings. And you've got these little characters here as well, which I really wish these children would go back to school. Look at the hippo, my darlings. The hippo is doing such a great job. Look at all that. I want you to take it all in before all these people try to come and ram everything. Oh, it is just quite exhausting, my darlings. Darlings, we've arrived at the beach and oh my goodness, this is so much nicer than what I thought it was going to be. It's 24 degrees and gorgeous. So I can't wait to get in to have a dip. But first of all, just about exploring Pacific Place. Hey, I actually thoroughly enjoy this. Looking at the comparison of the landmark and IFC Mall, darlings, this is definitely take IFC Mall out with you. I had so much fun. They've got so many installations spread throughout the luxury shopping mall itself. So I think looking at Santa Express, you've got the concourse, you've got the Grand Central, and then with all the different characters, whether it was the hippo or the giraffe or the bears and the alpaca. I love Alfie the alpaca, and the crocodile. There was just so much, darling. I really think and the level of creativity was absolutely fantastic. I think I'm going to give this, at this stage, my darlings, it's going 0.2, because it was better, definitely better than IFC Mall, even though IFC Mall had so much fun there. So compared to the landmark, where they only get 5. But look, we're getting through it, my darlings, and some fun at this. So Hong Kong is really good all out, especially with everything that's going on. As you can see, my darlings, it's the brightness of it all, but look at all this absolutely beautifulness. Isn't it absolutely gorgeous? And this is December. I'm the luckiest person in the world, my darling. And there's quite a lot coming this week as well. So you're just going to have to stay tuned and see what we're going to explore next, a part of our Christmas adventure, my darling, in Hong Kong with all the gorgeous exhibitions. And then you've probably seen something else online if this hasn't went out beforehand, which was, oh my God, darlings, the confusion. As you can see, it's quite bright. Okay, darlings, you know what's coming next. If you like this type of content, click subscribe and give us a like so you never miss out on an episode. So until the next time, be good to yourself, be good to your friends, be good to your family, and be your true, most authentic self. So darlings, while I go enjoy the water, you go enjoy a mulled wine or a cup of tea or whatever you want, darling. Okay, darlings, bye-bye, bye-bye, bye-bye. Until the next time, peace out.